Hey there, this is the May 2019
Hot or Not
in the Austin market.
Austin market.
So we're bringing another update.
I'm Alyse.
And I'm John.
And we're the Heart of Austin Homes team. And we complete each other's
sentences. Oh, well, we're like that married couple, right? Like all those married couples are so annoying.
Yeah, that's us right now.
We totally didn't plan that.
Cheers!
Maybe we should do more planning on these things. Instead, let's just share some market stats. So we got Austin versus South Austin. When we say South Austin, we mean south of 71, west of 35. There's all sorts of different parts of South Austin. We're not including 78704. I do this because this is supposed to be 71, and this is supposed to be
this is the river.
04, right?
Yeah, totally.
So that's what that means. I don't know sign language.
Basically, if you see a crane,
that's what my sign language is.
So go.
So, in all of Austin right now...
This is all of what's considered City of Austin.
City of Austin, so not South Austin. That's what this column is. This is regular Austin.
Regular. What is regular Austin?
I don't know. There isn't regular Austin, right?
No, there's really not.
2,178 active listings. So the market peaks about July. So we've got a little bit of time left before we see the top.
You might see us go up just a smidgen more.
So we'll see if our next video we have a higher number.
But let's see. How did that compare to last month,
The last
John?
month. I don't know. Well, you know, I actually haven't. Maybe shouldn't say this. I haven't looked at the numbers yet. But
that's why we're doing this.
Up 10%. Wow, that's a lot.
Wow.
In 1 month.
You know, basically 200 more homes on the market now than were. So it was a little under 2,000 before.
Yeah.
And what about year to year? So compared to May of 2018.
So this is annual growth.
Less.
Wow, down 15%.
I personally think, based off of everything I've seen with all of our clients, that is because there's just less homes on the market.
Yeah, like the market is peaking for the year, but still compared to last year,
inventory.
There's less to buy.
Inventory.
And that's
not enough homes to buy.
Citywide.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see how it compares to South Austin, which is our 4 favorite zip codes. I'm not going to say them.
Compared to last month, it is
up 11%. Okay, so that's a little bit more.
11% from last month.
Yeah.
So South Austin, honestly, and we've been saying this, I know, all year, that South Austin is hot. South Austin is one of the lowest, priced relative to everything else you can get downtown. And it's got a lot of cool factor. You got radio, you got, Alamo Draft House, you got Moon Tower.
A little bit further away, but instead of spending $700,000, you can spend $350,000.
Exactly.
So.
And most people would prefer to spend $350,000 relative to $700,000.
It's a hit spot.
And then relative to last year, same month, May.
Up 16%, so dramatically different than the rest of the city.
Exactly. So South Austin people realize what they have going on, and they're saying, let's get it on the market.
More stuff on the market. We're going to see more appreciation down here too, and I think that we'll see some of that too in the sold numbers.
Let's get down to sold. So these are a number of ones that sold. Actually, they had to have gone pending, most likely, in April in order to have sold in May.
Yeah, just overall, look at this. We've got 1,200 sold right now, as of today. 2,178 that are active. That's half.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so just to let you know, compared to the rest of the country, in the rest of the country, having 3 months of inventory is considered understocked. Like you don't have enough inventory. What we're seeing here is less than 2 months of inventory.
Yeah. And that's
about
for City of Austin.
A month and 2/3 of a month in inventory. So how is that compared to last month?
Last month, up 20%.
So the number of solds went up 20%, 1/5. In May over April.
Climb. It's
getting
busy out there. I think compared to last
year,
down just a little bit.
3%.
3%.
I mean, that's, reasonable. But if you think about this compared to this is a real cincher.
Yeah.
There's 15% less homes, but only 3% less solds.
Yeah.
People are still buying and not enough people are selling.
Inventory shrinking.
Yeah, exactly. So now is the time to be a seller.
Yeah, seriously. So in South Austin, compared to last month, we're looking at up 18%.
Exactly. So
a little bit less.
18% more homes sold in May than in April.
Yep.
Which is crazy talk.
That's good. I mean, it's still part of the regular curve.
Exactly.
But here for the year over year, let's see how South Austin compares.
About the same.
Just
honestly.
A little bit. But it didn't go down.
Pretty much the same. So almost the same number of homes sold this month last year as this month this year.
But also look at the relative active to sold. 338 active, 265 sold.
That is
over
just
half.
Crazy.
Over half.
Well over half.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking like you have 1.5 months of inventory.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yep.
And I mean, on a national scale, people would be like, that is lightning fast.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Okay.
what about median sales price? Okay,
430,000
for the month of May of this year
Yeah.
versus the month of April. It is
Up a little bit.
2.4,
2.4.
which
But
is
still,
really respectable.
But-
Honestly,
That's
anything
actually
you
pretty high.
get, if you get above 5% in growth, in appreciation in your home price,
Yeah, but that's in a year.
really respectable. That's in
in
a month.
In a month.
Exactly.
But
is
you,
what I
you
was saying.
don't pay too much attention to that. The year-over-year number is the one that really
It's gonna
matters.
matter on this one.
7.5%.
7.5% for all of Austin. Median price went up.
Dang.
I mean, that's kind of something. I'm just saying.
Yep. That's a lot.
So, what about South Austin, which is our darling,
Down 2.7%, so the price has gone down a
from
little bit.
April to May?
Which is kind of surprising.
It is really surprising, but on the
Market
other
actions have
hand,
gone up, solds have gone up, there's low inventory, but the prices have gone down a little bit.
just a little bit.
Interesting.
What that could have been is like we could have had an influx of lower priced homes.
Yeah.
So pull the median, because remember the median, guys, if you lined all the numbers up and you pick the middle one, that's what the median is. If there was no middle one, there were like two middle ones, then you average those two,
Yeah.
and that's what you get. So
Year over
what
year,
about year over year?
about the same, down
Yeah.
a tiny amount.
Pretty much exactly the same.
So even though we're seeing more more actives and more solds, we're still seeing prices stay about the same in South Austin.
Exactly. So yeah,
Velocity is coming up, but prices really aren't moving that much, which is actually good news if you're a buyer in South Austin compared
what we're seeing with our own
Austin
clients
overall.
is that the vast majority of them are selling. If we market the hell out of them and do a full pre-marketing campaign, are selling in a long first weekend, and people who choose to price at a point that isn't really supported by the market, or
If there's something really weird about
such.
the house, it's really unconventional.
Exactly.
Sometimes that can cost them
then that can make it take a little bit
Yeah.
longer. But we're averaging. Our norm is to do about 5 days on the market. Says Fiona.
Yeah, she's very upset about this.
Yeah, he's like, no, I hate it when they take more than 5 days.
See, she's gonna grow up on our YouTube videos. It'll be kind of
She
cool
is.
to see over time.
She's going to be able to see herself at all the times
Like, why did you guys
with
put
her
me in those
thumb
things?
in her mouth. She has started to cruise, standing up with furniture.
Which has nothing to do with real estate,
Well, you know what?
but it has a lot to
Babies
do
are
with a
fun.
baby.
And she's been a hoot, so cool.
That's the update for May
It is.
2019 for South Austin versus Austin.
It is. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let us know if you have any questions about the market whatsoever. We would love to help you out. We love to be useful, and we would love to help out anybody you know who's looking to potentially maybe buy or sell. We have really good buyer packets and seller packets to let them know what to look for and what might be useful. Hello, baby, and we would love to just help them out any way we can. So thank you guys so much.
Thanks so much.